As said by Barney Long from the World Wildlife Fund, unless deforestation on the island of Sumatra, Indonesia, is halted, we could possibly see the Sumatran elephant be restricted to just a few remote populations in the next few years. Sumatran elephants are an endangered species. They are one of the species on the island of Sumatra that is in danger of becoming extinct. But luckily, people are recognizing this and starting to do something about it. The Sumatran elephant is one of the many types of Asian elephants and is found in Sumatra, Indonesia. According to A to Z Animals, they range from 7 to 10 feet tall and weigh between 6,500 pounds and 11,000 pounds. They are herbivores eating grass, fruits, nuts, and seeds. As referred to by World Wildlife Fund, one reason it is vital that they do not go extinct is because they spread seeds wherever they go, and that is healthy for the environment and the forest. A to Z Animals claim that they live up to 70 years of age and they stay with their mothers until they are 5 years old. That is when male elephants leave the herd and females will stay with the herd and give birth when they are about 10 years old. They can be gray, brown, or black and have smaller ears than African elephants. Their top speed is 27 miles per hour, and their main predators are tigers and humans. In the year 2000, there were just over 2,000 elephants on the island of Sumatra. That is a very low number of animals for a population, and it is still decreasing. This is an example of a Sumatran elephant. As discussed by World Wildlife Fund, one reason that Sumatran elephants are endangered is because of habitat loss due to deforestation. People are cutting down trees in Sumatra to make palm oil and paper. 70% of the habitat has been destroyed because of it. They are also endangered because people are killing them in order to get their tusks. Only male elephants have tusks, so the gender ratio is not natural. These are examples of male elephants, as you can see, because they have tusks. Sometimes when elephants come in contact with settlements, they raid crops, trample homes, or even hurt or kill people. After this happens, people will often retaliate and kill the elephants. I have been calling them endangered species, but in 2012 they changed them to critically endangered species, because half of the population was lost in one generation. This is an example of a graph, and it has deforestation, and it shows the forest in 1985 and the deforestation in 2008. And this is a graph, and it has the different parts of Sumatra, and it shows the deforestation in those parts. After the population decreased for a while, people started to realize that they needed to do something to help. World Wildlife Fund made an elephant flying squad made of rangers, noise and light making devices, a truck, and 4 trained elephants to drive wild elephants away from villages and into the forest where they belonged. Sumatra is also a safer place now because in 2004 it was made into Teso Nilo National Park to protect the animals. The International Elephant Foundation created conservation centers in Sumatra for the elephants. 700 elephants have been relocated to these centers. IEF supplied the centers with medical supplies and necessary training. They are working with the government of Sumatra to make model conservation centers, and that will improve the care of elephants and show the conservation centers the correct way to care for the elephants. Having elephants in these types of centers is a learning opportunity for the public because it creates more awareness of the elephants, and it also shows people how people and elephants can coexist together in these facilities. The reasons that they made these centers is to reduce wildlife crime in the elephants' habitats, to reduce elephant-human conflict, and to make the community-based ecotourism so it is sustained financially for a long time. These people saw that something needed to be done, and they did that something to help them. Sumatran Indians live in a part of Indonesia that is being used for deforestation. but luckily a few organizations have done things to help these critically endangered species. If you would like to help the Sumatran elephants, you can donate money to World Wildlife Fund or the International Elephant Foundation, which are these two organizations. Or another thing you could do is stop using items with palm oil in them to slow deforestation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something that you didn't know about Sumatran elephants.